for teams that might be at work or something like, I mean, people. Andrea, you and Anthony, could we get this to everybody if y'all could? Y'all care? Okay. All right, we're already recording. I'm going to change my name right here. We changed my name. Good to see everybody.
You're not Brent anymore?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm sure she might have wanted to put a different name by my name. So I'm still Brent.
I love you, Brent.
All right, we're going to mute it out because I want to respect your time, but then we'll open it up. Okay. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Good to see you. Big waves. Ingrid, don't wave since you're driving. I want you to stay safe. Good to see you, lady. Listen, I really appreciate you jumping on this call. We're going to record this. If you want the recording, reach out to maybe Andrea Rosser or Anthony Moreland. We'll get you the recording of this call. I just got off a call with the Partners Council of the company, the Founders Club of the company, the owners of the company, and but I already actually had this call set up before then, and I just wanted to kind of address you and talk to you a little bit about the New Age Share app and also the new website. Okay, and I had sent my notes to Andrea Rosser, so she might jump on and unmute and help me out with this because I want to keep it brief. I want to answer any questions you got, and I want to do a communication. So here's the thing: you can expect that next week around this time, I'll do another call, and if you can jump on, feel free to jump on. I'm going to communicate with you through this process of this new website and through this process of the New Age Share out getting laid out to you. I'll first tell you that with the website, it was absolutely instrumental that we do this new conversion, this global conversion. If you've been on any of Mark Wilson's calls, he expressed that. It is going to take us into the new age. It's going to take us into the new era. We have companies coming to us all like at an alarming speed in our industry that are 150, $200 million companies that are getting left behind. This industry is on the move. It's on the move. And the companies, just like with anything, we've got to be on the front end. Like we've got to be the first. And we just created something that no one in the industry has ever done and pulled off. But here's why we did it. I want to first lay this out. It's so that we can go into markets in the future much, much more easy. Now, a lot of you have got business in Africa and you've got people in Africa. And this is going to give us the ability for you, if we're in Australia, for you to have a business in Australia. If we're in Russia, for you to have a business in Russia. If we're in Mexico, all the countries that we're in, we're going to have the ability to go there. And never before has it been like that. They've had to give you special privileges and you've had to do something on the side. And here's the thing, Susan and Bill, that's never duplicatable to the masses. So what we've got that is in the future that we're going to have in our hands as far as a website is truly a global website that's going to allow us to do business all over the world. Now, in saying that, there has absolutely been, and do not deny that there's been challenges, okay? And so, trust me, I am right in the middle and in the thick of things 100%, okay? if you could see me right now, and I'm not trying to brag on myself, but I'm just behind the scenes, like doing a lot of things. And one of the things that I want to challenge you all on, and I hope you hear this, I hope if you're listening to this recording, you hear this, is we're all independent business owners. And so first, anytime you do a convergence like this, whether it's small or large, I've been a part of several conversion of websites. We did it when we were in Limu. We had hiccups when we were in Limu and we did it. A lot of you remember that. So here's the first thing you need to do. You personally need to go into your back office and you need to look at your auto billing, your auto delivery billing, and make sure that your credit card that is your current credit card is got an X beside it, meaning you have an X beside it, meaning that it's the one that it's defaulting to. Because for Bill and Susan Saline, they probably got 100 expired credit cards on file over the years. Sandy McFarland, same thing. Craig Tomanini, same thing. So what I don't want, and I'm not saying it is, but I'm just saying let's be proactive rather than reactive. Let's go to our website. Let's look at the credit card. Andrea will tell you exactly where it's at to look. And Andrea will tell you the exact steps to take. So Andrea, I'm going to turn it to you right here.
All right, guys. So I'm going to share.
And I'm going to mute my line because I'm about out of battery and I'm going to find my charger.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Don't write down my credit card number, guys, because you're about to see it. So can you guys see this? Marilyn, nod, because I can only see your face. All right. Thank you. Like if you can see it, nod. All right. So when you guys log into your back office, and hopefully you know how to get it. Well, I'm going to tell you really, really briefly in case you don't. So if you go to newage.com, click on where it says RX. Well, I'm not going to because I don't want to. Anyway, click on where it says RX. On the right-hand side, you're going to see a little person. Click on that little person, and that's where you're going to log in. Now, you do need to add a letter to your member ID. So if you were part of RX, the Limu family, those that came over from there, you're going to have an A. Okay, so keep that in mind. There'll be an A in front of us and then your member ID. But when you're in there.
Andrea, while you're saying that, let's all make a note that anybody moving forward is, so if you enroll someone today, if Tammy Motley enrolled someone today, it's actually going to have an N, the letter Nancy, it's going to have an N in front of the ID number. So if you're enrolled before the global convergence, it's going to have an A. If you're enrolled after the global convergence, it's going to have an N. Remember, this is not permanent. This is something that will, over time, we will be able to go in and change it and things like that. So, but that is currently what we have. That is our process currently. Sorry about that, Andrew.
No, that's great. Yes, thank you for mentioning that. So when you click on it and you click on Office, you will see that you have all of these options down the left-hand side. What I want y'all to click on is Settings. You'll be able to put a little photo here. You'll be able to do a variety of things. But when you go to payment, you're probably going to see a few of them. Okay, I had like 8 and I just have been slowly deleting them. What you want to make sure is that the top one is the one that you want. So that's the credit card that you are using. That's where you want your subscription to be set. If it's not, then I'm going to ask you to reach out to me so that I can help you get it fixed. So I'm going to put my phone number in the chat.
So Andrea, I want to jump in real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Andrea, like she said, is going to put her phone number in the chats. we don't want any of your information. Okay. It's not about that. I want to protect, like all we're doing, and Andrea is working cross line, sideline, doesn't matter. But if she's got your name, your ID number, and your phone number, then we're going to report that to customer service, and we're going to have them reach out to you, right? So we're going to get that escalated up the ladder for you, okay? If this is an issue, okay? Does this thumbs me up if this is making sense to you? And I just want to say for anybody that's watching in, this is called working together as a team, and this is called leadership. This is called having each other's back. It's just what it is. You know, this is not ideal. It's not exactly how we want to do it right now, but you know what? It's called just working together to get the job done. And so we're going to do that, and we're going to do whatever it takes, and there's no backing down because we know the future is really bright. So in saying that, if you'll just get your number, your ID number, your name, and your phone number, where we got some contact information, then we know that you've got an issue with the credit card and you want it flipped. We'll get that taken care of. Andrea, anything else on that?
No, that's it. Just if you could please send me your name, your cell phone number. I will need that member ID. And then what we're going to do is we're going to send a list to customer service, and they're going to be calling you back. So just be prepared to pick up that call when you see it.
And again, you could call customer service yourself, but the lag time right now, expect at least probably 45 minutes of wait. And so is it always going to be like that? Absolutely not. So we're working through this, and all hands are on deck, and we got your back. Also, and it might not even affect you, right? This might not be a big deal. Again, we're being proactive of just saying, hey, this is a simple task. Clark Snow, go to your back office and make sure that your right credit card is on file and it's not an expired credit card. Why am I doing this? Because I just want you to be commission eligible. That's it. I want you, well, first of all, I want you to get your auto delivery, but I also want you to be commission eligible. I don't want you to miss out on any money. And if there was something, we're going to take care of it. Okay. This is just something where we're being proactive. Now, here's what I would highly recommend. I would highly recommend, if you have a team, to get them on the Zoom and tell them to do the same thing. Share this video with them, but you can never replace communication. So we will be able to get a lot of people tuning in going, hey, you know, I'm all good. I'm good to go, good to go, good to go. That's the first thing I wanted to say. The next step, Andrea, can I move on? I know you got my notes.
Yes, you can move on.
Okay. The next step is I'm going to say this about the New Age Share Out. It's probably going to be available late this evening. So this was hot off the press of the Partners Council call I just got off of. The out is all features available. The process should be by the end of the day, by the end of the evening. If you don't want to fool with looking at it today, then tomorrow you should have access to the New Age Share App. Okay. So don't get uptight if it's not at 4 o'clock today or 6 o'clock today. It might, if you just want to wait, plug in tomorrow to the New Age Share App. And the exciting thing about it is, remember, the onboarding videos are all there now. So you're going to have access to all the videos. They're short, they're concise, they make sense, and they're going to be an amazing tool for your new people. And I'll say this, if you're, you know, we're doing this level up movement, which I absolutely love, add a step in there for your new enrollees. And that is that they go on the New Age Share app and watch the onboarding process, because this will be beautiful to kick off their business. Okay. Andrew, any questions on the login? Again, I'll say this about the login. We're all RX. If you were pre-merger or pre-global convergence, it's an A in front of your ID number. And anybody moving forward is going to be an N in front of their ID number. N as in Nancy.
Can I just show this one more time? Because I've gotten a bunch of messages in the chat asking where it is again. Can I just do a screen share real quick?
Absolutely. And while you're pulling it up, I'll tell everybody this. There's going to be a video going out from the company that it shows exactly how to log into the website and exactly how to set up your subscribe and save. So there's going to be some really short how to log in and how to access, subscribe, and save. And it's going to be going out to everybody's downlines, just so you know.
So super quick, again, you're going to log into your back office. And when you get to this menu on the left-hand side, go on down to settings. And then it's going to automatically populate the screen. I'm using my hands. You guys can't see what I'm pointing at. So it's going to populate with this screen. What you're looking at is down here. So this part right here. If this X that you guys hopefully can see, can you see that, Brent?
We can see it.
Okay. If this X is not next to the credit card that you want to be charged, that's when I need you to text me. Most of them are going to be great, but there are a few that could miss their auto delivery and fall out of commission if they don't have the right number here. So if this X is not next to where you want it, then go ahead and text me your name and your ID and the phone number you want to call back.
And let me say this, it might not be anyone, okay? It was just on my account. And so when I saw it on mine, I wanted to bring it straight to you, okay? So all I want to do here is just be proactive. Eva said it's the same on hers. So remember this, your team, getting them on a Zoom, communicating that with them, sharing this video, it's all going to be proactive things that you could do for your business. So I don't want to keep you forever. There's a lot of things that they're fixing so much. I get a list every day of everything being fixed. And we're not making light in any of this, because right now we're having to take a process that has hiccups in it, and we're having to work through it. Okay. And I just want you to know today that you're not bugging us by reaching out. You're not, Craig Tomanini has done a phenomenal job with the group of taking and fielding questions. And the Valerie Randall says travel's being worked on. Jeff Yates, I've spoke with him today, that's handling all of the, lifestyle perks and the travel. And it is an inconvenience right now, no doubt. And we understand that. It's an inconvenience for me. I travel a lot too. So, but it is absolutely being worked out. The biggest thing we want to do right now, and this is me being transparent with all of you, is same thing on loyalty shopping. Let me say this. Loyalty shopping is being added to, beefed up, more products being brought to the table. Here's what we've all got to understand. The number one thing, the number one importance is to be able to take an order, ship an order, see your commissions, pay on time, like auto delivery. That's the most important thing that across the board has to be made sure is working properly. From there, you're going to start to see loyalty shopping factor in. You're going to start to see You're going to start to see lifestyle perks, travel, everything. But I think we would all agree all of that runs secondary compared to you getting paid, your commissions, being able to see your volume, ordering from a customer, ordering from a brand partner, your downline, getting their auto delivery process. All of that is of high priority, like first thing that sits on everybody's list. So again, I hope you can appreciate that I'm just trying to communicate with you. We are just trying to communicate with you. And this 6 months down the road, I'm not saying it's going to take 6 months. We're talking about a small window here that we're working through this. But when I say 6 months, 6 months, we're going to see the firepower that this pulls off because of this. There's a lot of people that's going, we want quick clicks. Okay, well, we got to get this before we get quick click. Quick click can't run without it. There's a lot of people go, man, we're ready to press the green button for Africa. Trust me. Ask Tammy Montby how ready she is, and Erica, and the people in Nigeria. I mean, none of that can happen until we get and move into getting shipping, paying, seeing the orders, all of that from a global perspective. We've got to get all that accomplished first. So we're in this finite period of time where we've got all hands on deck, and we've got each other's back. And here's the last thing, and then I want to take some questions, Andrea and Anthony, if we can. I want to first say this. There's so many of you that are working behind the scenes, not just Andrea, not just Anthony, not just Craig. There's so many others that's going, hey, I'll do my part. What can I do to help? Like, I will help. And you don't know, you stepping up and being a leader, how much that means, and being positive. I've gotten so much feedback from the owners going, man, I don't know what y'all fed those Limu reps over the years, but they're super positive when challenging times come. And I'm like, yeah, that's just them. That's just who we are. And here's what I want to say. I'm calling on you now to go, let's go step, not for volume purposes, not because we've got to, but like, now's the time. Let's go step up our game. Like I'm so excited for where we're headed. And I'm so excited for the level of leadership and how we know how to do the business, and how we know how to talk to people, and how we know how to run organizations. I'm reaching out to you going, guys, let's go kick in the door. Let's be the first group that comes out of the gates going, you know what? As long as we can enroll a rep, as long as we can enroll a customer, as long as we can pay on time, like while everybody else might wait, let's go storm. Let's go make a name. Let's go break ranks. Like, let's go do things. Like, this is a moment that we could all lock arms and have each other's back and really go make a noise here. That we don't have to, we can wait. But I'm telling you, the opportunity is beautiful to go make some noise. And here's what I promise you. I will fight tooth and nail to get you what you need. You send this, you got an issue, you got a challenge. Let's take the priorities that are the biggest down to the smaller. We want it all fine-tuned and running correctly. But paying Craig Tomanini this week's a lot more important than if I can get the diamonds. Okay, I think we would agree on that. But we're going to have it all in a very short amount of time. And so what I promise you is I'll deliver another message to you next week. I will communicate with you. And if there's something you need that you're not getting, you're not bugging me to reach out. You're not bugging me to shoot a text message. And if it don't get addressed like instantly, it will get addressed. Okay. And again, I really, really, really appreciate all your work and just your positive enthusiasm through a time. And I'll say this. I'm looking at a lot of you, and I want to turn it over to questions, but I look at a lot of you and I go, man, I think about Alan White. You know, we've been to some wars together. And I you know, Mark Wilson said this earlier. Think about your dad or your grandpa or somebody you idolized growing up that had just the sweat equity involved. Man, you'd look up at how many of you kept an old hat from one of your people you loved and cherished? And it was just ugly and old and sweaty and dirty and nasty, but it meant something to you because you know it went through a fight to get to the other side. And so right now, when there's a challenge, that's when the huddle gets tight and we go, I got your back, you got my back. Let's go fight. Let's go work together and let's go make this thing something special. That's what I personally am asking you to do right now. And I promise you, I'll do the same. So thank you for this. Thanks for letting me set up the recording. We'll get this recording. If you'll just request it, we'll send it to you. I don't really want it posted because this is our team. And so I don't want other leaders thinking we're trying to jump their team or something like that with communication. But if anybody's got any questions, if it's like a high, you know, just something you think everybody could value from, please feel free. I'm looking right now to raise your hand, see it in the chats. Like, I don't want to keep it forever. I want to close it, a hard stop at 2 p.m., 3 minutes. Is there any questions out there? Hill Blue.
Let me get it. There we go. You
You
got
got
it?
it, buddy. Got it.
I did call customer service a while ago and made an order. Just, it was quicker, but the wait time wasn't as long. But this was a feature I love. If you press 1, they'll put you on a call back and they'll call you back. So therefore you can go about doing things. So that made it a lot easier. That's a new feature, I think. I think it's a real good feature.
Yeah. And just so you know, that should be improving too. And Hill's a great example of seeing the improvement. Last week, they'd have put you on the call back, and then people weren't getting called back to. They've already boosted up. They're adding more people, so the callback should be coming quicker. Hopefully the lag time will be, you know, again, with every day, we're going to see massive improvement. We already have seen massive improvement. So thank you, Hill, for that comment. Anyone else? Billy Grady? You're muted, buddy.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me unmute. Hey, I put it in the chat, and basically what I did this earlier today, exactly what we're talking about. I went into the chat feature on the website, and it worked great. I mean, it was within minutes. Had somebody in there, had my answer, and was able to move on. They even asked for you to give a comment back to him of encouragement. So that works really, really well too, by the way.
Awesome, Billy.
Sonia's got her hand up.
Yes, I just had a quick question. You mentioned that videos would be in the back office as well. Will all the new products, I'm sure they'll be added as well, so we can go and view those? the train, you know how you had the, when people join and we had a chance to watch everything from learning the company. We'll have something about learning all the new Noni products and the other.
That's
That-
gonna be in the app.
Oh,
Yes, yes, it
Yeah,
will
and it's
be.
great.
So when the app is going to be the one-stop shop for, so you'll have access to that. Hold on just a second, Gary Racer's calling.
Yeah, and we earn points and stuff like that, but we'll be able to train on them.
Yes, yes, yes. Sorry about that. So the app, yes, it's going to have, and here's what I'll tell you on the app. When you download it, remember, you're going to get credits for watching the videos. I would go ahead and familiarize yourself. They're super short. I would do the onboarding process to see how it feels.
Okay.
Shauna has
Shauna,
a question, yeah.
yeah. Go ahead, Shauna.
Say, I just wanted to share something with you guys because I just got off the phone with Andrew and Phil. So for people that maybe are not doing the business per se, but maybe haven't logged onto the New Age in the past 2 weeks, they're going to get, even when they go and log on properly and put in their ID and password, it's going to say that it doesn't recognize it and that it's invalid. I just had about 20 people on my team that happened to. So I was going to reach out to you guys and let you know, so this is great timing, what you need to do for your team or advise or send a text out is they need to actually call customer service, and customer service will then have to issue a reset password, but it's something within programming or technical support. They can no longer just change it with customer service. You have to follow the procedure of calling in and having them reset that out for the person to activate it. It has nothing to do with putting an A in front of it or anything. It's just they're experiencing some glitches. So I wanted to make sure on this call, we also put a communication out on that.
Absolutely. Thank you, Shauna, on that.
Hopefully that makes sense and you know what I'm talking about, but
Yes, it does. It absolutely
Okay.
does. And here's what I would tell everybody again, just like Shauna said, if you've got a team, no matter how small, how large, this is where your leadership of stepping up and putting them on a Zoom and commanding this same thing will, it'll just make the team stronger. It'll make the unity stronger. It'll make the ownership in the company stronger. When you go through this together, you can't help but to come out stronger. Susan. Hold on.
Okay. I got
Okay.
it.
No, you're good.
Okay.
All right.
The videos, the onboarding videos, they are loaded in because I'm not getting them on my app.
Yes. So from what I was told, and what I would tell everybody, if you've got an app, you might even have to uninstall and reinstall. That might load up the new version.
Because
And
it looks like I have them, and then when you click on it to play, then I get an error message that the video can't be found on this device, is what I'm getting.
yeah, from what I was told just a minute ago from Blake and the people that are putting this together, is to expect the expect the good version by late this evening.
Okay.
I would probably just check it tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And because I know all of us are running.
Hey, Brent, this is Craig. I just went through the same thing, Susan.
Okay.
So what you got to do, or at least what helped me, and it could be device specific, is go ahead and before you log out, go to settings. There's a place in the app that says clear cache, CACHE. Press that button, then log out, and then log back in.
Okay.
If that doesn't work, like Brent said, maybe go to your app store and see if there's an update there. And if that doesn't work, uninstall it. So kind of a 3-step process. But that first step actually cleared it up for me, and I do have them. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. And one of the things, understanding what Shauna was saying, is as they're going to send out how to log in, I'm going to tell you this again, how to log in, how to change your auto delivery or your subscribe and save now. They're going to send out a video that explains that, what that's going to do, and they're going to send it out to all. This was just announced on the Founders Club Partners Council call. That'll go out to all of our distributors, which is going to make more distributors go in and try to log in. And so at that point, that's really what we need. And when it doesn't work, they'll sound the board when it does not work. We just got to get them to out actually trying to log in and use it. So any questions? Is that good? I saw Dr. Crystal Vance. Crystal, did you have something? Was you raising your hand?
Hey, kind of like what you were saying is the positivity of everybody is awesome. And being flexible right now is the key. And you might want all this information right this second and want it to work perfectly, but this is scaling in any company. I'm dealing with another company who's in the middle of a scaling, and it's the exact same thing. And the person was kind of jumping down my throat, like, this isn't working. And I was like, well, interesting. You're in the middle of a scale and yours isn't either. And all of a sudden it was like, oh, wait, ownership. If you're an owner, there's not a finger pointing. There's just a lot of deep breaths that need to be taken. So take those deep breaths. But the one thing, if I can give, that I've probably seen from brand partners who are having troubles, is that you all keep going to the newage.com website to like orders and do your links, and you can. But if you want it to be simple and easy, as soon as you're a brand partner, you should be utilizing office.newage.com. That's how you should be logging in to do anything with your business outside of the app, not using that page that is meant for customers. So every single person's issue has resolved when they actually logged into the office side of it versus trying to do business from the newage.com. So I hope that helps somebody. But we're gonna come out of this strong, and you're gonna come out of this feeling like a business owner and knowing that you have the best of the best. So thanks for the communication, Brent. It helps so much.
Absolutely, absolutely, lady. We love you. And
Love you too.
and this is what it's about. This is what team and support and working together and building something long term is all about. This is what I learned from Gary Racer that I appreciate, was you lock arms with people, and you when everybody else is running away from the fire, dang it, you run in it. You run in it, and that's what we're doing, and it's working. I mean, we have people. Ashley Paulson's team. Congratulations to you guys. I mean, I see the enrollments happening. I see you enrolling new brand partners, and that's what it's about. The time's now for us. Okay, we got a company that nobody knows our name. We're gonna work through the kinks, and we're gonna come out and I always say the best way to learn the website is to enroll somebody. If you really want to know how to do it, get you a customer, get you a brand partner, and you work through it. And then you're like, I'm an expert now. I just put a customer and a brand partner in the system. And I'm getting a lot of great feedbacks on the level up packs that people are ordering. Remember, I'm going to say this again. When you search for level up packs, just search the keyword level up. And you might have to click on Nutrify right now to actually see all the packs. That's not going to be that way forever and always. But that's how you find your level up packs. And again, Anthony Moreland's doing videos all the time and putting them out. And you know, if anybody has, I just don't know where that level up pack is, reach out to Andrew Ross or shoot a text. We'll let you know. And Anthony, have you got anything you want to add?
Oh yeah, I just got an email from Rick and a couple of the programmers that they put me in a group email. And so every time there's a problem, I email them at the end of the day with a list of problems that I'm getting, or from anybody if you do have a problem, all I ask you to do is just text me a screenshot of it. If you know how to screen record, that's even better, because then I can email it to them and they will go in there and fix it. And as they fix things, they email me. So like loyalty shopping, we had loyalty shopping, but it didn't have any of the Blue Frog, the burns. Well, I sent an email about it and it got fixed. So it is on loyalty shopping. You cannot do that from the back office. You cannot add it to your subscription unless you call it in right now. But you can still buy loyalty shopping on the main site as long as you're logged in. It's at the top. I'll make a video where you can click on it and you can go, you can actually go right there and order your loyalty shopping products, just like you order anything else. So Blue Frog Burn, the water bottle, and the Noni, all the little shots are all on loyalty shopping right now.
Thank you, Anthony, for that. Listen, we're going to have a hard stop. We appreciate you. We're super grateful for you, and could not be more blessed to be on this journey with you. So have a great day, and we'll see you. We'll communicate this again next week.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.